Hey guys, thank you so much for joining this premiere of the Flash Mob for After December. I'm super excited. I have always wanted to put out an upbeat Christmas song, and I've always wanted to do a flash mob. And so we combined those two dreams, and we made it happen here in Nashville on the pedestrian bridge, which, if you visited, it's right on the way into the downtown Broadway area, with the best skyline view in Nashville. So it was pretty epic, and it was an amazing, amazing experience. It all came together so well. I couldn't be happier with the video, and I'm so excited for you guys to see it. Thank you guys so much for hopping on here. I'm actually going to bring on Jordan Grace, the choreographer, for the dance in a bit, and we're going to chat with her so you guys can meet her and find out all about how she choreographed this amazing dance and how we put this all together, because it was definitely a group effort. But yeah, she's amazing, and this song I wrote it back in April, so it's been a long time that I've been sitting on this song waiting to share it with the world, and I'm so excited that you guys can finally hear it, and hopefully jam to it this whole holiday season, and it'll bring you joy and happiness in your homes. Okay, Jordan's here, so let me bring her in. Hey, Jordan!
Hello,
Thanks
can
so
you
much
hear
for
me?
joining this live stream.
Of
We're both wearing green.
course.
Love it. You
Love
look so
it.
cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Can
Jordan choreographed the entire dance, and I think it looks amazing. I felt like what you came up with was so just intuitive with the words. So maybe can you walk
Aw.
us through like what inspired you to do those moves?
Well, of course it's you. Everything you wrote, I just felt like from the first time I heard the song, it was so nostalgic, but also felt really new for like a Christmas song. And it was just so fun and like lighthearted. And so I really wanted to reflect that in the choreography and just kind of bring to life what you had already written. So yeah, it was you. You inspired me.
Well, you crushed it because I don't know, when you hand off your art to somebody else to bring to life in another way, it's like, I don't know, will they get the vision that I have? And I feel like
Sure.
you just nailed it. And I was so excited
Oh.
when I got it back and I saw it for the first time. So
Oh, good.
thank you
I'm
for
so
that.
glad.
I was just, so Jordan has a studio in Nashville called Area 54. And how long have you had that studio?
I've had the studio, well, we opened in 2019,
Okay.
so it's been a little bit, we had to struggle through COVID for a little while. Obviously, we opened right before that happened. But it's been such a fun journey. It's just open classes for adults. So, like, all the people that were in the video were just people that we have danced with for years that just love dancing. And yeah, it's just been really fun to create kind of a community in Nashville for adults who like to dance because I feel like most studios is like, kids and stuff, which, we love kids studios.
Yeah,
But
no.
sometimes like when you grow up, you want to dance. So it's been really fun.
Absolutely.
So,
And I felt like everyone there was having a great time. And it was just something special that we could all do together that is just a unique
yeah.
experience you don't normally get to do. So I
Yeah.
just felt like the whole experience was fun for everybody there. And
Oh,
I was so glad
good.
that you were able to find such amazing dancers that wanted to be part of this. So
Oh,
thank you for that.
yeah,
And I
of
also want
course.
to say that I follow you and I love all your videos. Like
Thanks.
all your dances that you post, first of all, you look badass. You look so
Oh,
cool. And I
thank you.
like, do you get that you look like Renee Rapp ever?
Okay, I get Renee Rapp and Alex Cooper like all the time.
Yes.
And I'm like, I love both of them equally. So it's such a compliment. So I'm like, thank you.
Hell yeah. But like I'm just watching you do these like cool hip hop moves and I'm like thinking of Renee Rapp and I'm like, oh, this is just so funny. But yeah, you
Oh,
guys, if you haven't seen her videos, go check it out. It's at the Jordan Grace, correct?
the real Jordan Grace.
The
Yes.
real Jordan Grace, sorry.
Yes.
How did you get into dance? Like you
Oh,
started since you
girl.
were a
This is
child,
a
I assume?
whole long story. I'll give you the spark notes. But basically, I didn't start till I was in high school, and I was very bad. I didn't make any of the dance teams, but I just worked my butt off, and I just was like, I really want to do this. And So I ended up pursuing it in Atlanta. I moved there to do like professional dance and stuff. And then I turned like 25 and I was like, I kind of want to go home. Like, I just want to be where my family is. And so I took my career and I was like, we're going to come to Nashville and we're going to make it happen. So I've been doing dance technically since I was in high school, but before that I was gymnast, you know,
Makes sense.
that yeah, that role. But
That's so
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You didn't even start until high school. Like,
I know.
that's so like late, I would think, for somebody that is doing it for a
Yeah.
living and crushing.
I know. I do get that a lot, but honestly, like I feel like if you love something enough, like and you're passionate about it, you work hard enough, like it doesn't really matter like when you start, as long as you have the drive for it. But on that note, I don't know how long you've been dancing, but you were crushing that video. I was like, Miss Ma'am,
Thank you.
Miss
I
Ma'am.
I am I like took dance classes growing up and I definitely love to dance, but I would
Wow.
not consider myself like a dancer. So when I was like learning the dance with my friends, we were like we had to buckle down. Like we definitely rehearsed that a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad you think that it looked good because I
No,
definitely
it
want
looked
to do it
amazing.
justice.
Oh my gosh. No, I wanted to do you justice. You crushed it. I was like, come on, bro. Like I was like, you need to come to class sometime. Just show us all up. Let us know
Oh,
how it how it's
I would
done.
love to
So
come to a class. I love
yeah.
taking hip hop classes now, so I definitely
Oh,
want to
fun.
keep up on that. But I
Oh,
also
for
wanted to
sure.
mention I was sad you
Yeah.
couldn't make it to the actual shoot, but it's because you're
Yeah.
pregnant, and
Your girl is
which
pregnant.
is
I
amazing.
am
I'm
like,
also seeing that in your videos. You're still
yeah,
dancing with a full belly. I love
I'm
it.
trying. I'm trying. It's a little hard. But like I just want to stay active and stuff. But yeah, it's been fun so far.
Yeah. When is your due date?
Actually Christmas.
Oh my god,
So
that's
I know.
perfect. So
I'm like,
cute.
how did I make that? How did I do that? Right? Like Christmas, really? No. So we'll see. This is my second child. So Ari, my first daughter, was 4 days late. So we're just hoping that like we're on time this time. I would love a Christmas baby. 'Tis the season. But yeah, no, it's gonna go great, I hope.
Yeah, that's amazing. Do you know if it's gonna be a boy
Yeah.
or a girl?
It's a boy, so
Love.
we get one of each.
Yeah, that's like the dream.
Yeah. I know. I'm really lucky. I'm like maybe we stop here. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, no, I love to hear that you like are doing both. Like you have the family and the business. I feel like,
Oh,
especially as women, that's so badass to see that and
thank
inspiring
you.
to see that you are doing both and
Thanks.
you don't feel like I don't know. Like, it's just awesome because I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes in society they are kind of trying to portray that you can only have one or the other. So that's amazing.
Yeah. That is so true. That is like such a thing that you have to deal with once you have kids is like, do I keep pursuing my life beforehand? Do I shift straight to motherhood? Both are amazing, but I've been lucky enough to be able to do both and I love both. So I don't want, to sacrifice either one of them.
Yeah. No, that's
So,
awesome. Can we
yeah.
also talk about the lift in the dance? Have you
Yeah.
done that kind of thing before? Or was like, so when I gave you ideas for what the dance could be like, that was the one
Sure.
thing that I wanted was to be lifted up in the middle of the chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just like, yeah. Is
Duh.
that something you've like done before in dances? Or was that just like, you were like, okay, whatever you want?
No, no, we definitely do a bunch of different like tricks and like things like that for different shows that we do. So it's always really fun to actually add in special moments like that because especially like when you see the shot from like looking above you, like it's so sick. I'm like, oh, like the vision was so yours and so there. So I'm like really it was really great to bring in like both of our ideas into the mix of it because I feel like it just makes it so much better when you have more than one brain working on something. So I loved it. I feel like we've done that obviously in things before, but when the artist has like specific visions for things, I'm like, oh, got it. Cool. Like, let's make it happen. I feel like even the first move that you were like, I'm really feeling like this big energy. Like, I feel like that really set the tone for the rest of the choreography. So
Mm,
I I thought it was great. Like, I think you have amazing vision for your artistry. And so,
thank you.
yeah.
I really appreciate
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
that I was like, we need to do this at the beginning.
Yeah.
But but I think it looks perfect and it just encapsulates exactly the vibe of the song that I want
Yeah.
to have. And just like, I guess I also wasn't sure about being on the bridge, like if anyone was going to be there, but there were quite a few people watching, and like people brought friends who were in the dance to watch, which was really fun.
Oh.
And the golden hour ended up being perfect, like lighting
Yes.
wise. It was just so magical, and
Yeah.
not too loud. Like if we were in the middle of Broadway, it would have been crazy loud. You wouldn't have been able to hear the music. So it was a little bit removed from Broadway, which was great.
Sure.
Um,
I feel like everything really worked out. Like honestly, it couldn't have gone better.
yeah,
Like
I
the weather that day, the just
yes.
I don't know, like everything exactly what you just said. It was perfect.
Yeah, because it was getting cold the days before, and then all of a sudden it was warm again. I was like, I was like, thank God we're in Nashville, because if we were up north in Jersey, where I'm from, it would have been freezing cold. And that
Yeah.
outfit I was wearing with the short sleeves, I wouldn't have been able to do that, which I got from Amazon, by the way, and I'm obsessed with
Come
that
on,
outfit.
Amazon.
But yeah, it ended up being so perfect, so I was super excited about that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
I'm so grateful you asked me to be a part of it. So thank you.
seriously, thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
I couldn't be happier with the product, and like
Oh, I'm
a lot
glad.
of that is attributed to your amazing choreography. So
Oh, thank you.
thank you for helping put this together.
Of
I'm so excited for
course.
you guys to see the video. Let's go watch it. See you guys.
Yay!